This is gonna be part two. I did some dumbass shit on my other one, but like I said, I think out of everybody, Zach, out of all the jocks, Zach and Jeff were the best jocks, and I think they were the most caring ones. Even though Zach got on my fucking nerves when he was laughing at Hannah, that whole shit, that shit wasn't fucking funny because y'all didn't know what the fuck y'all were doing because she ended up fucking killing herself in episode 13. It fucked me up still. It still fucks me up. But who the fuck else was on this fucking stupid ass list? Cause I done read fucking mostly every. Oh, Ryan, bitch, Ryan, you should. This is another thing that pissed me off about you. Okay, pissed me off about you is hell yes, I was here for you reading and dragging Courtney, dragging that bitch, and I was here for your iconic lines and your delivery of your lines. But at the same time, Hannah came to you and trusted in you, and you just completely like fucked her up by putting her business out there. Even if it was fucking anonymous, you put her business out there like that and then expected her not to feel some type of way about it. If that was me, I would have been mad too. Like, you putting my business out there and you think it's acceptable when it's not. If I trust you with something, I expect that to stay strictly but just between me and you. But your motherfucking ass thought it was cute to just post her business all over the fucking place. And you were being an arrogant asshole in the sense. And you didn't understand how fucked up you made her. You didn't understand how it got to her. Every single one of y'all that are on the tapes contributed to her suicide. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all say, oh, we didn't make her kill herself. Bitch, words fucking hurt. And words fuck somebody up. Especially somebody who's deeply depressed and who's trying to fucking get through this depression phase. You fuck them up. Okay? So don't sit up there and talk about you didn't do this, that, and the third. And then just this dumbass comment talking about she killed herself for attention. Bitch, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? People don't fucking kill themselves for fucking attention. They kill themselves because they're unhappy. They don't feel like living anymore. They feel like things will never get fucking right again. They feel like things will never get fixed again. But your motherfucking dumbass go sit up here and say that bullshit talking about people kill themselves for, talking about she killed herself for fucking attention. No, she killed herself because she was tired of fucking living. She felt like it would never get better. That's why she fucking killed herself. She fucking killed herself because all the shit that y'all did on these damn tapes got to her. It fucked her up. That's what happened. She felt there was no damn way out of her fucking depression. And then the last motherfucker she went to didn't even fucking help her. Gonna say that bullshit talking about, oh, or you could just forget it and move on. Bitch, you could have fucking helped her. You could have done more than your fucking dumbass did. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck. But let me get the fucking Sherry. Sherry, I think you're sweet. One of my favorite characters on here. You didn't really annoy me much, but in this moment, you annoyed me because I genuinely felt that you and Hannah could honestly be friends. But the fact that you fucking dismissed her, talking about we shouldn't even talk to each other, all because your dumb ass wasn't paying attention to the fucking stop sign, and it's your fucking fault why Jeff is fucking dead in the fucking first place. But you want to fucking sit up here and get mad at her because she's telling you, we should call the cops and this, that, and the third. We should talk about this shit. She's saying the fucking truth, bitch. You do not lash out at her and make her feel like shit because of the situation. And she didn't even fucking know at the end of the day what happened to Jeff until the situation, until she really pieced everything together. Like, oh fuck, it's our fault. Basically, it's our fault why he's dead. That's why she was fucked up. And when she was trying to talk to Clay about it, he was being a fucking asshole, talking about, oh, you just want everything to be about you. Bitch, no, that wasn't about her in a sense. She cried out for him because she knew the situation and that Cherry ran over the fucking stop sign. Okay? And had she not ran over the fucking stop sign in the fucking first place, Jeff would be living right now. That's why she's fucking crying. It don't fucking matter if she knew him from Adam's apple or not. You sit your motherfucking ass down and stop being so judgmental of motherfuckers. Honestly. And I was here for when Clay got his revenge on Tyler, because Tyler, bitch, you had no business being in people business, stalking motherfuckers and stuff like that, taking pictures you know damn well you wouldn't want took of you. So at the end of the day, you're a piece of shit for that, like I said. And Justin, at the end of the day, whether you're trying to protect your girlfriend or protect Bryce or whoever the fuck, you should never have let Bryce do that to her. Honestly. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck how fucked up you were, bitch. If that was me, I would have jumped in that room and punched him in his fucking face. And I would beat the shit out of him. Bitch, you wouldn't have been able to put your dick inside of my girlfriend's vagina, bitch. It wouldn't have happened. No, sir. No, sir. And the fact you try to act like Clay didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, and then y'all try to act like Hannah lied on all these things when she said the truth, and there's actually footage of it? Are you kidding me? Ugh. That made me so mad with this. Because not only did Hannah witnessed her best friend being raped. She couldn't do shit because she was frozen in fear. She couldn't do nothing about it. There was nothing she could have done at that point. You witnessing that? You can't. Oh God! Imagine that. Imagine you watching your best friend being raped, and you literally being frozen. Like you want to do something, but you're frozen in fear. You're frozen in chaos. You're frozen in just looking. You're frozen, bitch. You can't do nothing about it. Imagine you being in that situation, but you sitting up here judging her. You sitting up here fucking acting like she don't know what she's talking about when she said the fucking truth. Justin, you been knew she was saying the fucking truth, but you just didn't want to face the situation. You're fucked up because of what your best friend, who's like a brother, did to your girlfriend. That was your problem. That's why you're fucked up. You fucked up because of that, and Jessica's fucked up because of that, because she would just keep drinking on and on and on. And another thing, Jessica, I'm tired of your goddamn attitude, okay? Don't be coming at Clay crazy, because he's trying to piece together this whole entire situation, what led her to kill herself. He eventually finds out everything on the tapes is the truth, but your motherfucking ass want to act like, oh, you want to act like you just, it's not the truth. Bitch, please. Oh God, oh girl. They all made me mad. They made me so angry. Like, words can't express how angry they made me. And then, Clay, your motherfucking ass just keep on running into stuff, bitch. Like, damn. That wound you had that wound since episode fucking 1. And it's like, it kept getting worse. Like, it would just stay. But the difference between the present scenes and the flashbacks is all bright and happy and shit. And then the present is dreary and gloomy and depressing as fuck. Like, I think with every single tape, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. The worst tapes, in my opinion, I think when fucking Hannah got fucking raped. When she got raped, and then Bryce had already been teasing he wanted to fuck her already when she was in the store getting some candy or whatever the fuck. And then he gonna grab her ass like that. Bitch, please. Oh, God. Oh, bitch. I was so mad. I was like, damn, Hannah, you could have clocked him. And that perfect chin he got, bitch, you could have clocked his ass. Fuck. But she didn't. And it made me mad. But Bryce is a piece of shit for that. Like, you raping motherfuckers, then you don't have the nerve and audacity to tell us so they wanted it. Bitch, fuck you. Don't nobody want to be fucking raped. If anything, if it was a consensual thing, I'd understand that. It's consensual, bitch. Meaning, both of them are okay with fucking each other. But rape is when somebody forces themselves on you. They're fucking forcing their dick inside of you, knowing that you're not okay with it. Knowing you're screaming and hollering and telling them the fucking stop, but they keep fucking going. That is what fucking rape is. So don't fucking tell me both of them wanted to be fucking raped. And when they fucking didn't, when she fucking was screaming and hollering, fucking get off of me. Bitch, are you fucking kidding me? As for both of them, like, oh my God, like, I can't. And, bitch, Jeff Adkins deserved better. He didn't deserve to die. And like I said, Clay, you were a fucking asshole to Hannah. For most of these episodes, you were a fucking asshole to her. And although she was lashing out at you, bitch, when the whole situation happened, when y'all were fucking around and stuff like that, you should have stayed. I don't give a fuck how bad somebody lashes out. Don't you know, people lash out on me every day, but do you see me pressed about the shit? Do you see me giving a fuck? Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you cuss me. I don't give a fuck if you stab me in the fucking stomach, bitch. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna be there when I know you need me and you're crying out for help. But you're probably not gonna admit you need me, but you need me at the end of the day. Like, that's just the type of person I am. That's the type of friend I am. You understand me? I stick through the hardest times. I don't give a fuck if you slap me. I don't give a fuck if you punch me. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of that, bitch. I'ma be there regardless. That's the type of friend I am, man. I got so much love in my heart to give. Honestly, like. But this show fucked me up, man. I'm gonna be honest. It fucked me up. And Clay's parents got on my nerve. Clay's dad was fucking stupid. Like, what the fuck? What you mean? Like, what you mean? It's like he didn't even give a fuck about Clay in that moment. Like, I'm sorry. How he acted was if he didn't give a fuck about her. I mean, give a fuck about him in that moment. Don't you know, if my son is coming up to me asking me all these questions, being dodgy as fuck, what do I look like sitting up there acting all nonchalant and calm about it? Like, okay, no. Bitch, that's not realistic to me, in my opinion, because wouldn't have been me, couldn't have been me, bitch, because no. And then his mom was pissing me off too, because why in that scene with Miss with Miss Baker, was you acting like she didn't know what the fuck she was talking about? Why was you acting like she was delusional about all the shit when she turned out to be right? They were fucking bullying her. Nobody did anything the fuck about it, okay? What pissed me off more with this shit is everybody saw her getting bullied, but nobody did shit about it. Nobody said shit when her name or rumors were being spread about her. Okay? Nobody did shit when she was being bullied, when she was being picked on, when she was being slut shamed. Nobody did shit about it. So don't fucking sit up here and act like Miss Baker doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about when people are constantly berating Hannah. Nobody did shit about it. And there wasn't no fucking suicide awareness posters or nothing before she fucking killed herself. So don't fucking act like that school is just so fucking amazing. Because if that's the fucking case, she wouldn't have killed herself. Simple. There would have been warnings all over the fucking place, but I already knew something was gonna happen by how the foreshadowing when it was the scene where Clay and Hannah were about to dance or whatever the fuck, and I saw her wrists were bleeding. That was foreshadowing that she was gonna fucking kill herself. And then we saw Jeff bleeding at his head, which was foreshadowing that he was gonna die as well. It's fucked up, but that's what it was, you know what I mean? And it's just like everybody honestly on the show pissed me off. It made me so mad. It made me so angry. Because I'm like, Hannah, you know damn well you lashed out at a lot of people who tried to help you. But at the same time, if I had been fucked up and fucked over that many times, I would have did the same thing. Honestly. But at the same time, not everybody will fuck you over like that. Not everybody will do that. You know? And it's just, it's a sad situation. And even though Hannah did have a lot of drama going on, she needed people to be there. She needed them to care enough. And what fucked her up is the fact that nobody cared enough. Some of them cared, like she said, but not enough. Because had you cared enough, you would have been there for her more than you were. You wouldn't have felt the need to be an asshole to her over dumb shit. Like, come on, like, stop it. And how distant and shit y'all were being, oh my god, all of them got on my fucking nerves, man. But they all got on my nerves, but nobody on the show made me more angry than Bryce, Jessica, and Justin. Like, oh, fuck. Like, come on. Like, are you serious right now? Like, oh my god. But I was here for Justin, though. When he grabbed Jessica from being a little hoe, fucking around with Bryce, because he saw how fucked up she was. Cause she been fucked up for a while, but she didn't realize how fucked up she was till she found out the truth that Bryce raped her ass. But bitch, Justin, you should have been said something to her if that's the case. Like, I'm sorry, but you should have been said something to her because she had been fucked up for a couple episodes at this point. All you saw her do was being drunk and being all out of control. That's all you saw. And so they closed it off with many cliffhangers. They get a call that Alex is in a critical condition. He shot himself in the head or whatever the fuck. But Tyler wouldn't have no business shooting Alex because of the simple fact that Alex defended him against Montgomery. And Montgomery, you sit your dumb ass down. I'm so tired of you. Like, I would be mad if I had to be related to someone as fucked up as you. Like, I'm sorry. He got on my nerves as well. Because you sitting up there, you bullying people who are literally doing nothing to you. You had no business and no right constantly coming for Tyler. And then y'all wonder why stuff like that happens. Y'all wonder why people fall into deep depression because nobody says nothing. But I'm so happy that Alex stood up for him and was like, chill out, leave him alone. For once, somebody spoke up for somebody. But I wish to God y'all would have did that when Hannah was alive. Because like she said, none of y'all cared enough. Fuck. None of y'all cared enough. And I think it was amazing character development from Clay. From episodes 1 all the way to 13. Character development out of the window. Like, episode 7, he read all them. He dragged all of them, bitch. I was here for it. I was so here for it, though, because he said the truth. He was like, they'll drive you to kill yourself. The reason why Hannah Baker killed herself is because the kids here treated her like shit, which is true. They did. They first wanted to act like they were going to be friends or whatever the fuck. And then rumors start spreading, and then they believe the rumors over her, basically. They believe the shit over her. Instead of actually doing the decent thing and being like, you know, I'm not going to believe no fucking rumor. Because at the end of the day, Hannah was the upfront type of person. Like, if some shit was going to be true, it's just going to be true or whatever the fuck. That was the type of person she was. But no, none of y'all fucking cared enough. Okay, that's the truth, and it's messed up. But none of y'all cared enough. And Miss Montgomery, no, not Miss Montgomery. Oh my god. And Justin had horrible parents. Like, he had a horrible mother and a horrible stepfather. Like, fuck, yo, that was depressing as well. Just watching that, like, I see why he turned out to be so fucked up. I'm like, I'm not even being funny, you guys. His stepfather was terrible. His mother saw him being choked out and acted like she could give a fuck less. And we wonder why Justin comes to school and is basically distant and, you know, doesn't know how to treat people properly. The only person he really fucked with like that on that level is Jessica. And I could tell how much he loved her and cared about her because he cut off Bryce for good. And I was here for it because it's like, bitch, somebody raped my girlfriend or rape 2 people, fuck out of here, yo. No, like, fuck, yo. Like, it's not going to happen. I wouldn't have went for that. I'm sorry, I would have not been waiting for that, bitch. You would not have, you couldn't pay me enough fucking money to go for that bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, it would not have been me. Okay, it would have not have been me. But anyway, on to when she said the worst day of my life, when she forgot to fucking put the money in and shit like that. The way her mom exploded on her, that was ridiculous. Because at the end of the day, shit happens, you know. Sometimes, I distinctly remember she put it at the top. But then when she got to place, it wasn't there. I was like, who took the money? What happened to the money? Did it fly off somewhere or whatever the fuck? But she didn't purposely, you know, not put it in. It's just shit happened and stuff. A lot of the stuff was on her mind, mind you. Because she was thinking about everything that everybody did to her and how fucking depressed she was. And even when she bought those razors and stuff, and then her mom saw it and was looking at it with the side eye, that should have told you then that something wasn't right. That she wasn't happy. She bought those for a reason. It wasn't to shave, bitch. It was to fucking cut herself and in her life at this point. But you did nothing. You did nothing during that scene. And it just made me so mad. I'm like, this is foreshadowing as well. Foreshadowing part 2, what was going to happen to her and what she was going to do if nothing got better. But you made me so mad, Miss Baker, because the way you went on for her was ridiculous. Because she was still offering help, and then your motherfucking ass was still being a bitch. But I applaud Mr. Baker for actually standing up and being like, it's okay, it's all right, you know. I know it wasn't purposely done, you know, this, that, and the third. He in that scene, I was here for him. But Mrs. Baker, you were being a goddamn bitch. Okay, you made her feel like shit. Honestly, you might have not made her want to kill herself, but you made her feel like shit in that moment. And I knew it by the way she looked, you know, and by the way she was just, her whole demeanor was just fucked up. So, which leads me to this scene where, fuck, what happened? It leads me to this, God, I don't want to talk about this, but I have to talk about it to get my fucking rant across and to get this shit over with. When Hannah was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a second chance or whatever. Even though it was kind of stupid as fuck for her to go to a damn rapist's house. Well, she fucking knew he was a rapist, but I think in a way she was just trying to give everybody a second chance. That's what I think. I think she was trying to just move past the bullshit. I think she was trying to just, you know, not even go there. You know, I think she was trying to move past the bullshit and trying to actually have a good time and enjoy herself. So, but it did piss me off when Jessica and Justin left. That pissed me off because they're like, you damn well, and Justin, you damn well know Bryce is a rapist. Bryce is a rapist. Why would you fucking sit up there and allow that? Like, why would you leave her like that in there, like that? And then when Hannah tried to fucking get out, she couldn't fucking get out because he kept pushing himself up against her. And then she tried to crawl and get out, but at some point she stopped fighting. She stopped fighting. You know, it fucked her up, but he raped her. She did not want it. She didn't want it at all. She fucking stopped fighting because you clawing. You're gonna have to stop because how the angle was and how everything was going on. She didn't have no more fight left in her. So he raped her. Fucked up. Okay, he raped her, and oh my god, that scene was brutal. It made me hate him even more. You think that's acceptable for you to just put your dick in people without their consent? Huh? You think that's okay? God, you're a fucking asshole, and I fucking hate you. I hate you so much. You and fucking Courtney, y'all goddamn pieces of shit. Like, honestly. Fuck y'all. Like, honestly. Ugh. So, which leads me to this scene. Talk about episode 13. Fuck. No, and Clay, I'm gonna talk about you again. Man. Once you realized how fucked up it was and what you did, and then when he turned to that alternate scene when she was like, why didn't you tell me this when I was alive? Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand you were shy and everything like that, but you were an asshole to her on multiple occasions. And she was an asshole to you on multiple occasions, but at the same time, you knew she was not happy, and you knew damn well she was lashing out, and she needed you, and you were not there for her like you could have been. Like, and then you barely ever wanted to say anything sweet to her. Like, how do you expect her to feel? Like, honestly, like, while you sitting up here judging everybody else for the things they did, which was fucked up. Everybody on that had to take did something wrong to her, or made her feel like shit. You know, it made her not want to live anymore. They did horrible things. Okay, horrible things. But the three last tapes, ugh, fucked me up. Okay, but everybody that had a tape. It's like it got worse and worse and worse and worse of what they did to her, honestly. First they wanted to deny it, and then at the end they wanted to confirm what she said was the truth. Because we all saw the proof. We saw it all. Like, we saw it all. You can't deny that. You can't deny what you did. Like, fuck out of here. Like, you can't deny that at all, right? So, which leads me to this scene where she was just making the list. She was just getting all that together. Fuck. No, I'm gonna talk about her scene with Mr. Porter first before I get to her suicide and my rant about that. God, it fucked me up, though. So she went to see Mr. Porter, and mind you, he was acting all nonchalant, like he really didn't give a fuck about her being there. Then she alluded that she was saying that she had got raped, and she was saying how unhappy she was, that she felt lost and empty, and she didn't feel like she should fight anymore for anything. But his motherfucker ass act like he didn't even give a fuck about what she was talking about. Is it just me? But I got the sense that he felt that he didn't really care about her like he tried to act like he did. It made me angry because I'm like, you could have chased after her. You could have gave her better advice to that than talk about, or you can forget it and move on. Move on. Somebody raped her. Are you kidding me? Along with everything else that everybody else did to her, somebody raped her. Literally raped her. Stuck their dick inside of her vagina and fucked her without her consent. And she tried to crawl and get away, but she couldn't get away. And she was stuck there. Are you kidding me? Are you goddamn kidding? Talk about forget it. No. Forget that big ass nose you had. Fuck you. Oh, he made me mad because he didn't even try. It's like he didn't even try. She was like, fuck it, whatever. Forget it? Move on? Okay. So she rushed out of the room, waited for him to come get her. Because he had an opportunity. He could have saved her. Had he, I really do believe, had he walked out, grabbed her back, acted more caring, and all like that, been more caring and caressing and stuff like that, I think he could have saved her from killing herself at this point. But at this point, she had got tired of it. She was over it. She was over living. Because she felt like nobody cared enough. And honestly, they didn't. But I'm gonna switch back to the scene when Clay was about to jump off the cliff because he was just going through everything, and it fucked him up. It would have fucked me up too, because in a way you did contribute to her suicide. You did, because you did not care enough, and you should have told her you loved her when she was living, honestly. And you shouldn't have did most of the stuff that you did to her, even if you didn't purposely mean to hurt her. I mean, you were an asshole to her on multiple occasions, like I said. But at the same time, I love Clay and I love his character, but at the same time, it's like you throwing judgments at everybody else, but you didn't realize and look and see what you did to her as well. Like, that's just how I felt personally. And these are just my opinions about how I felt. Y'all can feel differently, and I respect that, honestly, 100%. But it made me angry how they treated her. And then in the end, at the end of the episode, they wanted to feel bad then. No, bitch, you should have felt bad when the stuff was going on, when everything was going on. Y'all didn't have no business treating her like that. Like, it just, oh god, it just made me angry, like, it really did. But, fuck, I'm about to talk about this scene. And if I start crying, y'all, bear with me, okay? But, it fucks me up when Clay was talking to Mr. Porter about her suicide. He said she went home, put on some old clothes. She went home, put on some old clothes, filled the bathtub with water. She got the razors. She sat in the tub. While she was fucked up and crying and shit like that, she sat in there. She took the razors. She started to cut herself. Fuck. She slit her wrist. And she died alone there. And the way they were showing it fucked me up. I cried so hard when I saw that fucking scene because she slit her wrist. And she was alone. And she bled out. Now, the reason why she died is because she slit her wrist and bled out. She could, in a way, I feel like she could have survived that, but I think she cut vital points in her arm. I really feel like that. Oh, fuck. The way she fucking cut her wrist fucks me up. So I'm like, fuck, that looks painful. And she was just crying in pain. And she was like, she was fucking over it. She was over it. She was over living. And it just, oh, fuck, it fucked me up. And then when she was dead, her mom was talking about the water. She was like, why is there so much water all over the place? And then, here's the kicker. Her mom walked in and she broke down instantly. She was like, no. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay, sweetheart. And she broke down and she was holding her. They tried to save her. But she was gone. She was already fucking dead. Fucked me up. It made Mr. Baker's fucking reaction. Fuck. Like, oh shit. That fucked me up as well. I was just like, fuck, yo. And then, like, even with Clay telling it to Mr. Porter was just crying and crying and crying. And I respected Clay even more. Because don't get me wrong, I don't care if I went off on all these people. Like I said, it was only like three people. I only had three favorites. Cherry. That was Cherry Hannah. Clay. No, it was also Cherry Hannah, Clay, and Ryan. Also Tony. Because Tony was a caring friend. You know, he really is. And am I the only one that was kind of pressed when we found out he was gay? I mean, I could tell throughout the episodes he was, but still, I was pressed. So I was like, fuck, damn. But I know that's right. You better be free in your skin, girl. Yes, ma'am, sweetheart. But this series just fucked me up. And I'm rewatching it again. Because as much as it fucks me up and depresses me, it's an amazing series. And it really, like, I've always been the type of person to, like, you know, reach out to people, because when I see somebody deeply depressed, I was doing that shit. I've been doing that shit for a long time, reaching out to people when I know they fucking deeply depressed and don't want to live anymore. Like, I'm that type of person. I'm that friend. I know when something's wrong and going on with my friends. I know it. So it didn't take me watching no fucking serious 13 Reasons Why. Like, it didn't take me seeing this for me to reach out to people when I've been doing that before this even dropped out. Before any of this shit happened. And let me go ahead and read these people that are talking about, oh, well, I'm gonna start reaching out to people more. Bitch, please. Because if it was that fucking important before this shit even came out, before this shit even fucking came out on Netflix, your ass would have been sitting up there being there for people. It shouldn't take a fucking show for your ass to be sitting up here talking about, oh, well, I'm gonna reach out to this, that, and the third, to this, that, and whoever the fuck. No, it shouldn't take no fucking show to tell you that, bitch. You should just be there for people. You should fucking know. You should know. Depression is one of the killers of the day, along with stress. Depression and stress. Because when you get to a point where you feel you do not need to live anymore, it don't matter what anybody says. It doesn't. Because you get to that point in your mind where you're like, fuck life, I'm done. Like, there's no convincing me of staying here. That's a low point to get at. And it's like, it's fucked up. It really is. I'm going to be honest, you guys. I've tried to kill myself before. By drug overdose. But for some reason, I wasn't able to. So I believe I'm an I believe I'm alive right now to be an inspiration and to be there for people and to be successful in life and to guide people in the right ways that they should go. I really do believe that. But fuck, this is 30 minutes. I've been ranting about this show for too long now. I love you guys, and this was my rant. I went off on everybody. Like I said, nobody was safe. But anyway, y'all have a blessed moment. I'm gonna go finish watching the show again, and if I have anything new to say, I'm gonna get at y'all. Alright. Peace. Love y'all.